So I'll be honest, I'm really terrified because I don't think I've ever done this in front of this many people, and I just started 3 weeks ago.
Yeah!
True story, I am really Forrest's mother.
That's me.
So I recently went through a very bad breakup after 11 years of marriage. So I went out and did what every self-respecting woman does. I got bangs.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to know that all of us who go through a breakup and get bangs, you can tell at what stage we are in relation to when we're ready to have a relationship. So if we're brushing our bangs to the side, we're ready to start making some friends, hanging out. Once they get long enough to go behind our ears, now we're ready for a hookup. Yeah, so thank God my hair grows fast. And then when it grows completely out, now we're ready for a relationship. So the dating apps are quite the crapshoot. I've decided that it's like the Goodwill, and you have to dig through a bunch of crap to find one good thing. Apparently I didn't dig long enough last time. I'm really a librarian. I work for the Flagstaff Library. So,
Yeah!
Thank you for your service.
So not only am I a pusher of banned books, I have also become a pusher of stuff. So how many people here who have things on Marketplace for sale? Raise your hands. Yep. So how many of us are tired of everyone telling us they're interested in something and setting up a meeting place and then never showing up? So I've started having everyone come to the library. So now I feel like the library dealer, but not of drugs, of stuff. Because they'll send me a message and I'll be like, pull up behind the dumpsters and I'll bring it out. And then they message me and they're like, I'm here. So then I go out with the stuff and they hand me cash out the window. So I'm the library dealer of stuff, along with banned books. So Forrest pointed out that he's new here to Flagstaff, so am I. I've only been here a year, and I'm from the Midwest. But I lived in Florida for 6 years. I moved there to be a Disney pass holder. True story. I love Disney. But when I got there, I found out that people there are not nice. They are just not nice. To the point where I had to tell my staff that I'm from the Midwest. If you knock on our door, we're like, come on in, have a drink. Do you want something to eat? Versus all they did was complain about the tourists and the snowbirds, to the point where I was like, if it weren't for the tourists and the snowbirds, y'all would be on the next episode of Swamp People. No lie. One of my very first experiences there, I drive a truck, a big truck. So in the Midwest, when we pass each other folks who drive big trucks, we have a signal. This, we're like, hey, another person driving a truck. So the first time I passed them in Florida, I was like, oh, hey. And that person goes, and I'm like, what the hell? Why are you flipping me off? I totally didn't understand. So Forrest, you have to forgive me because I am his mother, and I still call him Nathan. Ended up living in Florida as well. I had to rescue him from one of his crazy girlfriends. He is the person
She
that...
was hot, though.
he is the person who can be in a room full of 50 girls and find the one crazy one. So I picked him up. Well, that's the same way as he's ended up at Flagstaff. He had gotten into an argument with his girlfriend about trans rights. Taking up for me and his sister, who's trans. So the girl kicks him out the day before Christmas, and he goes back, and she punches him out and breaks all his stuff. And he's like, Mom, come and get me. And I'm like, okay, but you know what? How about you hose off all of the Republican before you get in my car? Okay, so he always wants me to do the snow joke. Not only did I go get him, I drove across country in a minivan. Mind you, I have 3 kids, and I've never driven a minivan. So I was quite humiliated. in the worst snowstorm that the Midwest has seen in 20 years. So we're driving and I'm telling him, I'm like, now Nathan, don't forget, you, your brother, and your sister, you're on my life insurance. And I want to be cremated and I want my ashes spread at Disney. And that's all I want. That's like my life dream. If I pass away, I want my ashes spread at Disney. And he looks at me and he says, Mom, I am in the car. So that's it for me. My name's Damaris. And
Yeah!